Do you feel the vibes?
What's going on, YouTube? Sitting outside. Sitting outside. Taking it easy. Seems like it's gonna be one of those days. Look like it's gonna be one of those days. Well, ain't got much to talk about. Really don't. I gotta do a little bit of errands. I'm working on a couple of shirts for my nephew. So I gotta do that, and I know I gotta go out and get some stuff, some more stuff. Um, I mean, that's pretty much it. Come back in the house. Today is my youngest daughter's birthday today. So, probably do some crazy stuff for her. Probably. Y'all know how that go when we do some crazy stuff. I had to shave my face and whatnot. You know how you got stuff that you want to do, you're thinking about it, and you just don't know how you want to do it. That's my problem. I got some stuff I know I need to do. I know I do. But a lot of stores not opening early, so they still opening at a certain time and closing at a certain time. Um, I see that the Predators has slowed down a tad bit. Um, so it haven't been too much of kidnappings going on around the world, but it's still there. But it's not as bad as it was because people not going outside, so they can't really catch people. You know, it's bad when something like this got to go on to stop other things from going on. You know, that's crazy. Um, it's real crazy. I do a lot of thinking. Um, I do a lot of thinking. You know, they say everybody have a third eye. Well, I always felt like that eye was always open, so I always see more than what other people see. Which sometimes that's a bad thing because I see too much. Um, so I worry a lot about things sometimes that maybe it's somebody else's business. Not like I'm being nosy, but people come to me and tell me stuff, and then I worry about it. So it bothers me, and it sometimes take my mind away from other things because I'm worrying about this thing, and then I worry about that thing, and then my mind get overloaded, so I have to shut down for a minute so I can sort out what's going on. Um, Me and my sister, we kind of have that same bond, I guess, what you would say. We both do this. We have the same thing going on. We see too much than what we're supposed to see. Um, Not trying to be nosy or anything, but it seems like things just come our way. Um, so I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes it's a burden. Everybody say that's a blessing. That's a blessing. I mean, and it is, but when you worry about more than others would worry you, it kind of is a problem. My wife, I be tripping my wife out because I be telling her stuff, and then she'll go Then after a while, she see it happen for real, and she be like, "Ooh, shoot, you called it right on out, word for word." And I like, yeah, I kind of was trying to tell you that. So it's hectic. That's probably why I started off the video kind of sluggish, because I had a lot of other things on my mind than the video. And I know I had to do a video, but other things draw my attention to, seems like. And I always thought, maybe my brain is not focusing. I can't concentrate and things like that. But then I realize it's not that. I can focus. I can concentrate. I have the will of doing stuff that I want to do on cue. It's not like I can. It's just like a person smoking cigarettes. I could sit here all day and smoke cigarettes, and I'll never get addicted to it. I never do. My wife, she smokes cigarettes, and I'm around her. It never say, well, you know what? Start smoking cigarettes. Never did that. Drinking. I like my juice now. Don't get me wrong. I like my juice. But it never been something where I just picked it up and just done it on the regular. Since we've been off from a job for 30 days, I drink my little drink, probably one every other day or something like that, a little Budweiser's. But I've never picked up a habit. Which I think that's a good thing. I don't know. As some people, willpower is not as strong as mine. Trying to get my wife to stop smoking cigarettes. She have other people that influence her to continue to do that, which I wish she wouldn't let that happen. So I'm not saying bad things about my wife, but I just don't want her to smoke cigarettes. I want her to stop. I want her to stop. But anyhow, been trying to stay in a focused mind. And I kept saying to myself, is I'm losing my mind? Sometimes that's how I feel. I feel like I'm losing my mind sometimes because I have something else focused on my mind and it messes with me too bad. Now, if I'm thinking like the other day, I was thinking about a video. I was read. It was right there, and just like now, um, my my process system in my head is just it's crazy. It's just a crazy processing that's going on in my head. People be wondering why I have all these characters and where I get all this stuff from. I don't know. You know, they always say a person is too smart till they dumb. That's how I feel sometimes. I'm too damn smart. Too smart to be dumb. But I always heard it. You know, they say you have a third eye, and when it opens, and it makes you see stuff totally different. I see the world totally different than an average person would see the world. You know, I don't. Sometimes I try to wonder what they be thinking about, what people be thinking about, because it's so much stuff going on. Um, there's so much stuff that's going on. Tell you, you don't know if you coming or going. You know, a lot of people take the stuff that's going on in this world for granted. They don't really sit and go, well, you know, this is happening for a reason, and that happened for a reason. They all going, well, it shouldn't have happened. You know, they have some crazy thing to say. There's a reason for everything that goes on. Every single thing, there's a reason for it. And if you don't pay attention to it, you'll never get the reason. You just always assuming. You'll never go, well, you know. Yeah, my eyes have been running. Thought that's what it was, yeah. It's not that I didn't wash my face. It's just that my sinus been acting up early today. So every now and then it runs from the side of my face, and I think I was doing like this. I have my I call it a nasal spray, but I have this thing that I have to spray in my nose every day, 2 times a day. It helps from having headaches and for me to be able to come outside and inhale this grass and crap. Because the weather keeps changing back and forth, so it keeps moving this crazy stuff around. So that's what that is. But yeah, I see the world totally different than an average person would think of the world. I watch people and I see the things they do, and I'm like, you didn't even think about that. You just went straight forward. You didn't say, well, you know what? That's what's going to happen. People say I move kind of slow, but I move slow because my brain thinks about it first. It's sometimes that can be a problem because when I think about stuff before I do it all the time. It's not like I do it sometime. I do it every time I do something. I think about it first. I go, well, if I do this, this is what's going to happen. If I do this, that's what's going to happen. And it's now that I do it on a regular. So maybe that's my habit. You know, I think things through first. My process is in my head, think about it first. It's just don't. I'm gonna do it at the spur of the moment. I may do something at the spur of the moment, but believe me, I thought about it. I have thought about it before I did it. I've thought about it a whole lot. My wife asked me, she asked me, why you do certain things? I said, well, I'm a grown adult, and whatever you do can haunt you if you do it the wrong way. So I sat down and I thought about it. I put a plan together, and I've been sticking to the plan. And I tell my wife, no matter what, we're sticking to the plan. Sometimes it's not all good because I know the plan that I'm doing is the right plan, but I know it's a lot of obstacles that you gotta go over when you're doing the plan. So my vision is for us to get in a bigger house where I could have me a better studio and start my own business more. I want to actually be able to quit my real job and do my business more than ever. So that's my goal, and for us to, me and her, to be able to travel, go places and do things, because my wife, she's a very loving person. She'll do a lot of caring like me, but you know, she deserves to be happy. You know, my wife deserves to be happy. She does a lot. She bent over backwards a lot. Sometimes she neglect me sometimes because of other people, because she worrying about stuff. She almost have the same mindset as me. I can always count on her, and that is something that I would never cross. You know, it's been a rough journey, I can tell you. Starting this YouTube channel has been a strain. And then my brain, go do another channel. Go do another channel. Go do another channel. One of these channels got to do something for you. I always keep saying to myself, you took on too much. Then you helping people do stuff. I do a lot. People may think I don't do a lot, but I do a lot on a regular. I do a lot. So, my vlog for today, or this morning rather, is my life. I just want to live it to the fullest. And like always, we're not for sale. You guys see me on the vlog. Thank you for all your likes and subscribers and your comments that I've been getting. I thank you guys very much. I know I can do better. I'm going to do better. This little journey that I've been going through and working on, I love it. I love this journey. I love this path that I took. I always thank God, because wasn't for Him, I would not have all the things that I do have. My next goal is for us to buy us a bigger house, and that's my goal. Other than that, you guys see me on the vlog. Thank y'all very much. Like always,
Y'all niggas on the flip-flop side, cause I ain't got time for this bullshit.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love